So I want you to picture a computer. The standard, normal computer. Now, we could agree that on this computer, there is an application called Google. So this computer has Google. Now let's think about this application Google. Does Google have a computer? Well, no, it's on the computer. We can give another example. A vehicle has gasoline. But does the gasoline have a vehicle? And I'm not talking in the sense of relations to each other, like working together type thing. I'm talking about a literal sense of possession, almost. A bank. A bank has money. The money. Does the money have a bank itself? Does the money itself have a bank? No. The money goes into a bank, and you could metaphorically say that, yes, this money has a bank because I can put it into this bank. But the bank that has money in it is different than the way in which you say money has a bank it goes to. The bank has money in it. The money, you look at it, there's no bank. You imagine you're supposed to put it in this bank. And that's the relation I'm talking about. This computer has Google. But Google doesn't have a computer. When you go on Google, you don't get a computer out of it. You know? But when you go on a computer, you get Google. The vehicle has gasoline. But if you take a close look at gasoline, it doesn't have a vehicle. What I'm getting at here, I guess, is an analogy or a metaphor for something that I thought of the other day that kind of, I thought it was cool. I thought it was wise and deep sounding. I was just thinking that stuff, that analogy of, it started with, a computer has Google, but Google doesn't have a computer. And I realized it got me to the point of, I have a body, but this body doesn't have a me. And what I mean when I say that is my experience of I, of me. There is this body. And it appears that I have it. You know what I mean? This is my body. But in the experience of my body, it doesn't have I. It doesn't have me in it. It is just a body. It is a leg. It is blood. It is oxygen, air. It is muscles. It is nerves. It is electrical impulses, you know? That's the body. Now, does that right there have me in it? Or is what I am have a body in it? In the same way that Google can't have a computer in it, your body can't have a you in it. But you can have a body. I don't know if this makes sense to you guys. I mean, it might to some, but it makes sense to me in that it's kind of like a separation between objectivity and subjectivity. My subjective experience is my consciousness, and my consciousness encapsulates everything, the mind and the body. So, in a way, to me, they're one. The mind, the body, the environment that the body is a part of, that is clearly part of me. But does all that stuff that I'm a part of have me in it? I don't think so. I think I am looking at everything from a space, from a sort of void, where when you look out at your body, or out at your environment, or out at another person, you can think in a metaphoric sense, I have this. I have a body. I have this person in front of me. I have this environment. But when you flip the switch from your subjectivity into the objective experience of body, mind, environment, conscious awareness, you are not a part of it. You know? The you that has a body, this body doesn't contain it. And it's almost as if it's like in the background, or like I said a minute ago, like in a void, and it's just looking outward, and it's kind of like a trap, like a fish trap, where you can go into everything, but you can't come back out. You know, it traps you in there and you can't come out. I am in this body. I have a body. But this body itself doesn't have me in it. You know? I have this environment. This environment is here to me. But this environment doesn't have me. You know? This environment has my body and the purposes that I serve in that. And the mind is something, it's an invisible, phantom-like point of awareness that is looking out into the collections of what it has. But what it has doesn't include the one who's looking at it. Do you see what I'm saying? What you have doesn't have you. You thinking you have a body or have an environment or have a mind is it's a simple act out of your consciousness, and it's not actually in the world. I can sit here and think that I have a body all day. All day. I have a body. I can justify it. It makes sense. But if I were to sit here all day and observe the body, the one that has a body isn't there. And if I'm the one that has this body, how come when I observe the body, I'm not there? Or how come when I observe my environment, I'm not there? If I have all these things and they are all available to me, why am I, me, not available to them? In the same way that a computer itself isn't available to Google, or a vehicle itself isn't available in gasoline, or a bank itself isn't available in a crisp dollar bill alone, the me, the I that I think I am, is not available to anything I experience. And it is an infinite separation between I and what is. You see? So that's basically it for this video. This was just a random thought I had the other day at work that the computer has Google. Does Google have a computer? And this is what came out of it. So I hope you enjoyed and got something out of it, and I will be back with more. Thank you.